We are pleased to welcome back from women's rugby team of Marlow Kemp to sing the national anthem. If you are able, please rise, remove your hats, and join Marlow in the singing of OCAA. Number 12, Angelina McQuaig. Number 14, Kari Reed. And number 19. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup of your Loyalist Lancers. Number 1, Anna Sertz. Number 2, Madison Reed. Number 4, Ryan Fitzgerald. Number 5, Laura Van der Zalm. Number 7, Paige O'Brien. Number 12, Abby Reed. And number 15, Sarah Fielding.
All right, bronze medal final. Algonquin, formerly Thunder Wolves, to Loyalist Lancers. Kickoff's up. That's Fielding with the ball. She was a powerhouse in their first game of the day. Ball gets out. Abby Reed misses the offload. Looks like she might have been able to pass before contact there and sprung. That wasn't, I was going to say Bender, but that wasn't Bender. That was Paige O'Brien out on the edge. Quick line out, Algonquin, and game on. Here we go, Algonquin's first attack. That's Kari Reed, tackled up. Oh, and there's a knock on.
I thought when Kari Reed got tackled for Algonquin, I thought maybe the dummy half might have been better advised to try short side. There was nobody home.
Looked like they could have went alone on the short, I agree.
But thankfully for Loyalist, she didn't, because that allowed them to come back for this scrum.
And Fitzgerald's back in the game. Remember, in the semifinal, she left the game early, so we got her back. Still no Alana Reed, who was the player of the game in the first game. But here's Paige O'Brien with a big run. And she's getting bundled up in the middle of the field. She tried to offload, tapped backwards, I think, by Algonquin, and they managed to recover the ball. So there's Kari Reed with the pick and the pass. There's some space on that edge. It looks like Algonquin's gone for the opening try here.
Yep. Well, again,
number 3, I think that's Brooklyn Power, who was a player of the game in one of their previous games as well.
Yeah. And again, the vagaries of the game of sevens. You can have a breakaway at one end and get tackled from behind, and then all of a sudden the other team is away in the opposite direction. And this time that was Algonquin, and they made it work, and they go up 5-0. And you're right, that was Power with the try. She's from Innisfil, Ontario.
So here comes Kari Reed with the attempted convert. It's up and short. So a 5-0 lead here for Algonquin. Just a little over 2 minutes into the opening half. Loyalist looks ready and set to receive another kick.
That was a great run by Paige O'Brien and a great tackle from behind. And then unfortunately for Loyalist, it left them a little weak on the wing. And the counter by Algonquin ended up in a try.
Oh, great kick. Well taken. See how this goes. Looks like they were looking maybe for an offload. There's fielding. Good take. Well presented, well won. Loyalist off into attack again. Fitzgerald out to Reed. Reed's got the last defender. There goes Paige O'Brien again. See if we can get an inside it. There might be needing an offload here. Kari Reed gets a hold of her. Bundles her up. This time Abby Reed's able to get there right away. And then the quick pick and go. It looks like Algonquin has won the ball back. Oh, nope, they haven't. Oh, this is a good counterattack by the Loyalist after, and there's fielding again, pushes off that defender. She's just carrying that defender now, and she looks like she's broken free. Wow, fielding into the try zone, and she's gonna go for she's gonna get herself in closer, giving Ryan Fitzgerald an opportunity.
That's a heads-up play, yeah.
The opening try of the day was right down in this exact same area, and Ryan Fitzgerald looked like she was gonna make the convert, and the wind stuffed it. So we'll see if this time she's got the leg, and maybe she can keep it a little lower into this wind. And the wind might be down a little bit compared to before.
That was a great run by Sarah Fielding. She's from Brantford, played her high school rugby at Pauline Johnson before coming to Loyalist. And she was not to be denied, Kyle. She just rumbled down the sideline, like you said, carrying two tacklers.
Excellent kick there by Fitzgerald. 7-5 for the Lancers.
Wow.
That was a great answer after that counter score by Algonquin after the first big Paige O'Brien run. That was a great run by O'Brien to set that up.
Yeah.
And then Fielding just, said, I'm not going to be denied here.
Yeah, Paige O'Brien's had two great runs, and that last one paid off with a try to Fielding.
See if they get a roll. Nope, it doesn't look like they're going to get the right roll. So this is going to be free kick. Loyalist quickly back 10. After making that great convert, she has that, a couple of the Lancers thinking that they were playing already, but wait for the tap at center. Kari Reed's gonna tap. Couple steps, a little switch. Didn't fool anybody here. He's got even numbers, so Loyalist bundles up that tackle. A little contest for the ball, and a penalty against Loyalist here. Staying straight off their feet. Algonquin into the attack. It looks like numbers are okay defensively for the Lancers. Oh, and a bad hop, always going back to not 10 advantage, I think. Yep. That was going to be another chance for Paige O'Brien to have another big run.
Well, Algonquin's missing the boat here because they're not bringing the ball over for their own penalty.
Loyalist quickly.
Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, and again, Loyalist thinks that they're tapping at the wrong spot. So
always look where the referee is.
Yeah. Nothing much starts in a rugby game without the referee being at that spot. There's your tap. This might be a speed mismatch. Oh, Fielding holds on just enough. Let's see if the Loyalists can fight through here to deny something. Oh, Loyalists has stolen the ball, and they might have a chance to attack here. Oh, that pass is a little late again. Give it to her, give it to her. Yeah, I think they're just waiting too long sometimes when they've got a big overlap.
Yeah, Paige O'Brien was ready to go, and she actually had to reach back and try and pull that forward, and when she did, she lost control and knocked it on, and Algonquin gets a scrum inside the Lancer 22.
That was a really impressive turnover deep in their own zone. I didn't think they had any chance at it, but they got a good little counter going and turned away with the ball. So Algonquin, though, deep, they're inside the red area here. A little bit of a change-up for Algonquin here. Number 12, Angelina McCagg is playing scrum half, and Kari Reed's out at first receiver. Oh, and I think that's an early drive by Loyalist. Free kick against. Loyalist is well set, though, in defense here. So there's the tap, and they're up. They do have an extra body right now, and they had to use two defenders. It's a 2-on-1 here for Algonquin. No handling error. Oh, good tackle. Oh, not quite a tackle. Let's see if Reed can hold her in. They're going to want to defend these extra points. So that's going to put Algonquin up 10-7 pending this kick, and that would be the last play of the half. This is a tough kick. It's outside the 15-meter hash line, so
yeah,
from what we've seen today, this is not a high probability kick for anybody in the park.
Yeah, the only good news for the kicker is the wind is coming directly from the west, so she's got it at her back. But then again, it's the accuracy that could be the problem.
Yeah. So to extend the lead to a 5 at the half. It's a good kick, but missed right. So that's the half. 3-point lead for the Algonquin Wolves over the Loyalist Lancers, 10-7. Pretty entertaining first half. Few runs, quick turnovers. Is reminiscent to the last game Algonquin played against the St. Lawrence Surge. It was back and forth and quick turnover, quick tap. Let's play. You know, these girls are obviously going for the bronze medal hard here. That was a well done first half.
Yeah, and they know each other very well. They're in the same division, so they see each other more than any other team, other than the other ones that are also in the same division. So there's really no secrets between these two teams. One thing I noticed about Loyalist, Cal, and we were talking about it earlier, we saw them right at the start of the year, and they seemed a little slow to react. Today, not the case. They've been well drilled by the coaching staff since that opening foray into the 2023 season, and you can see that they're playing with a lot more urgency right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is anybody's game right now. 3-point game. I believe it's Loyalist kicking off to start the second half.
And then we got the biggie, Durham Lords out of Oshawa against the Kingston St. Lawrence Surge for the gold medal. And in case you're just joining us now, the Humber Hawks out of Toronto in an all-Toronto battle defeated the Seneca Sting 24-5 in the 5th place or consolation game. So there's your top 5 teams in the province right now. Humber at 5, and then we're trying to decide the bronze right here with Loyalist and Algonquin.
Yeah, beautiful day out there. A few more. We've got about 21 minutes of rugby left on the day here at Loyalist College.
Well, you talk to the visiting coaches and players, and they just can't get over the facility here, how it's developed over the years. And you and I were talking, when I started playing rugby with the Bulldogs, we played here in the late 70s and early 80s. And it was kind of like a glorified cornfield. I mean, it was decent, and we were happy to have it, but we couldn't have dreamed that 30, 40 years later you'd have this beautiful field, which is just in tip-top shape.
Yeah, it is fantastic. So it looks like Ryan Fitzgerald with the kickoff here to start the second half. Trailing 10-7. Loyalist is going to probably want to put this somewhat deep and try to force a turnover early. Not exactly how she wanted that to come off her foot, but she did get it deep, and now they give it opportunity to force the turnover. They got the first person up fast and a tackle and maybe even a chance at a poach. Nope. Algonquin wins, but they're still deep in their own zone inside their own 22. Loyalist looks pretty organized in defense still after 3 phases, so Algonquin not done much to disrupt yet. There's Kari Reed. She thinks she sees a little crack. Not much. Fitzgerald gets the tackle, and that looks like Abby Reed. Nope. I thought she got her hands on the ball right away. Fitzgerald, no, this time definitely has her hands on the ball. It's stolen. It's a turnover. Loyalist now with the ball in, and there's O'Brien thinking she was going to go for a little run. Reed now, a heavy run. And it looks like a turnover. Yes, it's going to be a penalty against Loyalist. Starting to drop quickly, but there's the quick tap. They're onside. This shouldn't be any further discipline on this. Algonquin now playing with the ball in their own end, just outside their own 22. Oh, there's a break. Got to get this tackle. There it is. Good to well tackled.
Isolated.
And looked like an opportunity for the poach, and then knocked on in the pick.
I think she just got a little ahead of herself, Kyle. A little over anxious. The Wolves ball carrier was completely isolated, and I think she just started salivating at how open that ball was, and probably started to figure out what she was going to do with the ball before she had control of it. That was played out on that edge, and I don't think there was much left in front of her. No. Maybe one defender to beat if she could have got a pick. I think she was thinking try line before she even had the ball in her hand. But there's another good play at the back of a scrum. That Loyalist has been very pesky at the back of the scrum so far today. Made several turnovers or good opportunities to create turnovers. And there it is, second phase turnover. And there's the quick tap we talked about earlier.
You know, Fitzgerald is the one on this team that's going to be the one that creates these quick opportunities for them. That's a good pickup. Get up, let it go, and get up. There it is. Like maybe knocked on in there. Yeah. Oh, nope, a penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty is. Oh, maybe playing it on the ground. There's Fitzgerald again. Quick tap. 2 passes here. Fielding. Good handle. She could probably just bowl through this. And there it is. That's the idea. She's just a meter short.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. It looked like she was just trying to fight her way over the ball, and this is going to be a 99-yard swing, maybe. Nope. Great cover tackle.
Yeah, for sure.
And out of bounds.
Oh. She got the double jeopardy. Made the tackle and took her into touch. That's a great response defensively by the Lancers. Paige O'Brien had taken a knee, but she's up, down, looks okay. And she's been a very important contributor so far in this game with 2 outstanding runs and some great tackles.
Yeah, it's a, you know, game of play to your strengths there. I think Fielding thought my strength is probably to run right through this person and carry them through like she did in the first try earlier. Ended up coming up 1 meter short. Looked like maybe if she could have made a pass off to the wing, there would have been a score and a take of the lead. Didn't happen that way. And then the, you know, it turned into the turnover, but a good cover tackle. Oh, and that's another quick penalty awarded to Loyalist. Ball's coming out. There's Fitzgerald with the ball. Reed's got the ball. Get it to, and again, that's an opportunity I think missed. They're just holding the ball a little long.
Yeah, it's got to be earlier.
Get it to the speed and then chase. So O'Brien's had a couple huge runs for them, and there's been a couple times where the ball hasn't got to her where it looked like she had the more space. And they're just hesitating on that pass. And it might be costing them points.
Yeah, that needed to be out a little quicker. I see what the Loyalist ball carrier wanted to draw the defender in to the last possible second, but just held on a little too long.
And you can see the Loyalist players being very pesky at the back there. The defense right now has been fantastic. There's Carrie Reed. You know, that's a big play, and she's held her feet long enough for her support to get there. Starts to flip the field as far as territory goes. Oh, and there's a nice little Y line, gets through. Oh, but this is a good steal again. Loyalist has been fantastic right now. Move it, get it. One more opportunity, and again, the attack stalls because, and you can see the Loyalist sideline is a little animated. They're thinking, what's going on here? Oh, and there's your knock on, so Algonquin.
Ryan Fitzgerald took a little bit of a bump there and was down for a second, but she's up and okay.
The Loyalist defense has been the thing for them so far today.
Oh yeah,
it's been Loyalist defense that has been, and they've been able to attack off turnovers, and they're doing it again here right now. But
and some great steals, as you pointed out a couple minutes ago. First by Ryan Fitzgerald, and then the most recent one we saw, I think that was Anna Sturt.
Yeah, I believe it was. A little chat over here between the side judge and referee, assistant referee and referee.
We've got Scott Clarence doing this game, and John Nellis and Aiden McLean as the ARs.
Doesn't seem like there's any discipline though. I thought maybe that's what they were chatting about, but nothing added. So
maybe one of those just be aware of things.
Watch how pesky the number 2 is for Madison Reed here. Watch how pesky she is at this scrum. She's going to give everything that the Algonquin player could handle. And actually, they got the turnover without her doing anything this time. There's Paige O'Brien. Couldn't quite get loose, but, well, that's backwards, so we'll see what happens. Algonquin's recovered. But look at this defense from Loyalist. It's aggressive. It's been pesky. There's a quick pick. Looks isolated. This could be another turnover. It is. Loyalist gets another turnover, and looks like they've picked up advantage here. Maybe a high tackle. Opportunity to attack. Looks like we've got 2v2 in half the field. There's some speed on this player. If she can get this edge. She ran out of bounds earlier in the game, but now she's got Kari Reed left to beat. What's the move? Is there a move? There's a move. Tackle is through. Looks like it's good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Referee doesn't like the head contact. I think he's saying maybe there was a stiff arm to the face first. She then held on to the ball. So either way, this penalty was going against Loyalist.
Yeah, she was alone. It was either score or turn the ball over, because once she was tackled, she was isolated, had to release the ball, and the steal was pulled off by Algonquin.
So here's Kari Reed with the tap and then the kick. So it'll be a Loyalist line out.
Well, I think they're just looking at the clock and saying we'll be happy to get out of town with a 3-point win if we can hang on defensively.
That was a bit of a strange one, though.